Oh, hey. Glad you could join me. Let's jump back into some Final Fantasy XIV, shall we? Alrighty. Yes, we were completing some more side quests. And stuff and things. My free days are coming to a close. Woo. You and me both. Yawning up a storm. Alright. So let's see here. Alright, Marmot Blood and then Gold Saucer stuff. And then stuff not directly in Ul'dah. But we can very quickly go and get some Marmot Blood. Or is it right out here? Or no? It's at the western gate. Yep. Gate of the Sultana. There's the marmots. Those poor, poor cuddly creatures. Ooh. Ladybugs, no! You're not part of this! Well. Tried. And that's that. Hurry on back to... Oh, the Thaumaturge's Guild. Oh, perfect. Right through this gate. Alright. Head on over here, talk to Erasmus. And I think for now... The blood. Have you brought it? Sure have. The erudite Erasmus is convinced this frothy blood of a star marmot will help him better understand the life the now deceased Beastkin lived. Why does it have to be frothy? Yes, yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing The Many Breaths of Thanalan. Thank you. Take this as a recompense. Go now, and may the traders smile upon you. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, would I rather go out into the other sections of Thanalan or go to the Gold Saucer first? I guess probably the Gold Saucer. Here you are. Thank you. Just that way I can, I don't know what I was gonna say. Simple as the mind. No thoughts. Only do. Alright. But, yeah, Ethernet to the airship landing. Looks like there's a couple of quests here too. Either that. Or, yeah, no, it's just telling me about quests that I have to go do elsewhere. Let's go to the Gold Saucer. Nice free trip. Okay. Oh, which I have a couple quests to turn in. Oh, right, no, yeah, that's the reason I was coming here. That was a reason I'm coming here. The Wandering Executive. Oh, right, yeah, the yokai I watched. Yeah. Can I help you? Ah, I suppose word has gotten around about this little fellow. I would be delighted to tell you about him, truly, but I'm afraid I'm preoccupied at the moment. I'm waiting for someone who is unreasonably late. Wait. Now that I think about it, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Alternatively, I may have a proposition for you. If you help me out, I will tell you more about my feline friend here. Do you accept? Sure. I would like to have heard it, but sure. And the deal is struck. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a tradesman come from far beyond the borders of Eorzea. Though I am a slave to Wanderlust, I occasionally return to my hometown where I manage a sizable company that deals in eccentric commodities. Thus, the locals called me the Wandering Executive, and I wear the title with pride. I am often accompanied by an erudite traveling companion, but he appears to have gotten quite lost on this journey. We were strolling in the twilight of the Black Shroud when he grew excited and scampered off to do some sightseeing of his own. He was aware I had some affairs to take care of here, so I thought to let him enjoy himself while I finished with my tasks and stayed in one spot. But he hasn't shown up for hours. Perhaps you could ask around Bent Branch for me and find out what's keeping him? Oh, I almost forgot to mention. My friend is not of my tribe. He's a rotund little soul, white as snow and floats through the air like a cloud. Except if clouds could speak, I would hope they wouldn't be as long-winded as he. Understood. Ah, Quevian, right. We have to do some investigating. Or journalism or something. One of those. Ah, you've arrived. Notice anything out of the ordinary? Yeah, there's an event going on here. Extra MGP. Oh! A water imp. Oh! Oop. It's coming right over. Scream! What did you just say to me? I think our creature is in a costume. Indeed. An imitation and nothing more. We haven't found the source of the rumors, but the saucer imps unmasked, just normal men and women in costume? Why, that sounds more to me like a waste of good ink. No. It's unacceptable, worthless, unfit for consumption. Gods, I grow drowsy just thinking about writing such a thing. Our readership would be appalled. Fortunately, there is another curious lead that I wish to pursue. In doing so, we may frame our story around the current festivities, then recount the role of the imps within them. Yes, that might suffice. You see, as I awaited your arrival, I questioned the attendant at the front desk as to the imp's origins. Strangely enough, I was told that only a select few staff members were present in the planning stages of this affair, and fewer still know who proposed the initial idea. I was, however, informed that a staff member on the floor, a man attending to an imp, may have the information we seek. If we split up and search the saucer, we're bound to find him. Alright, sounds good. I shall leave Wonder Square to you. Let us reconvene here when our rounds are complete. Okay. And before I do that... oh, you know, just a couple of tickets. I'm only bound to win anyways. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, a 9 down the center, huh? Let's, we'll go here, here, here. Okay, so no chance for the 6. So should we go for the 24 then? Get a 3,600 payout. Welcome back, Vanilla Lily Rose. It certainly is. Just a little bit while we're here. Yeah, we'll try this route, see if we can get that 24. Exactly, yeah. I'm not much of a gambler myself anyways, but... Oh, we got it! Yes! Excellent. But yeah, when it's all fake, absolutely. Hey! Congratulations! Here is your prize of 5,400 MGP. Would you like to purchase another ticket? Absolutely. Let's see if we can continue on this luck train. Okay, not there. Not there. Okay. Then, what about this? That's 5. Okay. Yeah, you know. If only. Hey, it's real enough. It's still, it's still working out to give me something of value to myself anyway, so it's real in that aspect. Understood. I will think on which one, unless you have a specific preference, but considering you gave me 4, I don't think you have any. But please, if you did, mention it. Let's see, so 8 and 3, it's 11. Can't be a 6 or a 5, so it couldn't be a 16 or a 17 payout. Up to me. Here's 9. 5 is a base. You know what? Let's go this diagonal. See if we can get that 24 again. Ooh, so close. Just that one number just needed to shift over slightly. And one more ticket. Ooh, we got a 2. It's not gonna be that row. Oh! Ah! Dang. Okay. So a 2 and a 7 isn't much. I think we go based on the 5 and try and get the highest off of that. Yeah. We'll try that. Hey! Not terrible. Could have been worse. Not by much, but it could have. Whoa. Alright. So how's your day, Vanilla? Whoop. One to squares that way. Let's see. Woo. They're gonna be upstairs, I bet. Oh, no. An avid attendant. Ah! Ah! I found them. Got you red-handed.
Well met, my good person. My companion and I are delighted to make your acquaintance. He cannot speak like you and I, but I assure you, he is oh so fond of making new friends on this joyous, impish occasion.
What's going on with this occasion?
What is the occasion, you ask?
Stop listening.
Why, the March of the Imps, of course. It is a fresh, new take on our annual celebration here at the Gold Saucer, as suggested by one of our staff.
Ooh, annual, huh?
When we first received word of it, we were rather baffled by the concept, but it seemed to have left a positive impression on our guest.
Oh, impression. Gotcha.
To present our patrons with the most engaging experience possible, we've outfitted our attendants with impish attire. These costumed imps are free to frolic about the saucer and bring joy to those they meet with an adorable squee or ka-pa-pa. Why imps, one might ask, and they would have good reason to do so. Alas, I myself was never told the exact reason. But if you are keen to learn more of the march, I know just the imp who can assist you. He's the one who coined the idea for it, after all. I last saw him on the second floor at the Manderville Lounge. He may still be there, if you hurry. If he should speak to you in the impish tongue, you needn't fret. He's particularly unique, even among his brethren, and he makes his intentions quite clear to those not versed in imp speak.
Okay. Second floor of the lounge. Understood. Oh, right here. Excellent. Oh. No, thank you. All right.
Squee. Kappa! Kappa!
Thanks. Though you feel as if there's been some grave misunderstanding, the imposing imp suddenly entrusts you with a set of impish attire. His piercing gaze reaches into the very depths of your soul, and you somehow come to understand what he is trying to tell you.
Go forth, my stalwart apprentice.
You have the sinking feeling that the imp will not provide you with the information you require until you have completed his task. It is now your solemn duty to don the impish attire and entertain the patrons in Event Square. You must continue wearing this costume in order to progress. Speak with the imposing imp to restore or prolong the garment change. What? Okay. I see. Huh. I have it for half an hour to just run around as an imp.
Okay.
But it's just a guise, so I could just leave for half an hour running around. But also, I'm pretty sure the reward for this quest is that you get the outfit. Yeah. So, not gonna be worried about that. Okay. A pitiable patron? Oh no! Do I have to pity you? Or do I just have to squeak?
Judging by your eccentric attire, I'm going to assume you work here. Tell me, which of these attractions aren't stacked against me? I've lost nearly all of my MGP today, and I need to find a way to earn it back somehow. Squee!
What? Is that your way of consoling me? As if I need pity from an oversized frog.
Still, I appreciate the sentiment. Luck may not be on my side, but it's nice to know that someone else is.
Okay. Uh-huh. A demanding daughter? What do you think you're doing, demanding like that?
Wow, you're one of those new mascots. You must know all about the prizes here, right? I saved up lots of MGP, but I'm not sure what to exchange it for.
Children gambling? What? Excuse me?
Kappa! Aren't you cute? If only I could take you home with me. Oh, I know. They have the lamps that look just like you at the prize counter. Daddy, I want a water imp. Let's go get one, please. Pretty, please.
Okay. I'm going to guess that I have to go upstairs. Just an NPC just sitting on the stairs. Alright. Whoa! Let's see. Oh, am I going over to the jumbo jackpot? Is that where I am? Might be. Just might be. Aha! Mascot loving maiden. Then I am just the person for you.
Oh, hello there. You must be the new mascot that's been marching about. Some manner of imp, was it? I like your hat. Head thing. Kapapa! How precious. I was a bit afraid to chat with you at first, but you're much friendlier than I imagined. First senior sabtender, and now you? Would that I never had to leave the saucer. I could spend the rest of my days surrounded by adorable creatures like you.
Your impish antics have brought joy to the saucer's patrons. Return to the imposing imp and inform him of your success.
Sure. My impish legs. Yeah. Just right over here. That'll get me up there. I went through the floor. The imposing imp appears downcast, as if he was expecting someone else.
Perhaps it would be best to remove your impish attire.
Okay. Hi. Kappa.
What have we come to look at?
Oh.
My compatriot. I can... Are you going to talk to them? Am I? In the ephemeral moments that the imposing imp's gaze meets yours, you are overcome with a mysterious sense of obligation and realize what he is trying to tell you. Let us continue our discussion at Entrance Square.
Sure.
So we can, so we can give our publicizing friend a story. There you are.
Ah, there you are. Loath as I am to admit it, my search for the one behind this event has yielded little success. Regardless of my results, it's plain to see that the imps are well loved by all. But I cannot write an article on that fact alone. How did you fare, my honorary assistant?
I was turned into a water imp and ran around bringing people joy.
Ugh.
I knew it.
Greetings, fair patrons, and apologies for the sudden intrusion. I am Godbert Mandeville, proprietor and namesake of this fine establishment.
Heterochromia. The Godbert Mandeville? Never did I think I'd meet a member of the syndicate face to face. Surely you of you all people must know who proposed the idea for this event.
It was my son, Krillin. Your generous deed this day have not gone unnoticed, so I believe an explanation is in order. It was I who proposed the idea for these festivities, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you are already aware, but we employ a void scent known as Typhon here at the Gold Saucer. Summoned into this world by the Thaumaturge's Guild, he is a diligent soul who utilizes his formidable fungus to our patrons' benefit.
Yeah?
It was not long after I hired Master Typhon that I became acquainted with a high-ranking member of the guild. Through him, I learned of a curious spell from ages past, known only as Imp. True to its name, the spell transforms the target into the very beings you have espied marching about the saucer. I found myself quite enamored with these adorable creatures and sought to answer the questions that had yet lingered in my mind. Where did the imps come from? And how did their spell fall into the hands of man? I pored through what few resources were available on the subject, yet I could not find a definitive answer. Heartbreaking though it was, I was left with no choice but to leave the creature's lineage enshrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, I could not allow their history to fade into obscurity. When it came time to decide the theme of our annual festivities, I crafted the impish attire based on my findings and proposed a celebration in their honor.
You utilize these costumes not only to entertain, but to educate others as well. And with that, the full story is laid bare.
Indeed. Though I know not if such a conclusion will prove ideal for the Thavnaean truth.
feel a story coming on. Myth made manifest at this gold saucer. Thaumaturgical history reveals Imp's mystery. Oh. Yes, this is the scoop I seek.
Well done.
It is as Master Mandeville says. Much about these imps remains an enigma, but they have brought countless smiles to the gold saucer. Readers shall doubtless want to learn of their existence, as well as the event that brought these few facts to the fore. Such passion and drive to shed light upon the unknown is a fascinating tale, one that I shall do my utmost to depict.
That's the spirit, lad. Would be an honor to see our imps grace your publication's pages. I shall look forward to reading your account of it in the coming days. This young man's story will doubtless bring all the more attention to the march of the imps, so I must express my thanks in the spirit of the celebration. With a set of impish attire, of course.
Thanks.
You have my deepest gratitude as well, adventurer. Inspiration calls, and I must away to make these ideas a reality. But your contributions were vital to this discovery. You are more than deserving of reward.
Thanks. I assume that's the guild portion.
A job well done, my friend. The festivities shall be underway for some time yet, so I hope you will not squander the opportunity to enjoy this moment of respite and march with your fellow imps.
Yeah, I might walk around, you know. Thank you. No. Is that a real one? Okay. Of impish importance complete. Seasonal event quest complete. Excellent. Mission imp possible. Okay. What else are we working on? Right, that is... Do I care that much about doing the yokai event? I mean, all that I'm gonna get out of it is the minions, so... Like, maybe. We'll see. We'll see where the day takes us. For now... I don't believe we have anything else here. Oh, no, never mind. Right, there's a couple other side quests and whatnot for introducing things. Yeah, let's do those while we're here. Why not? How's it going, Luena? Passion for fashion, absolutely. Luena is frustrated with a new challenge and needs to unburden herself. Okay. I dressed precisely as I was told. Received such a dreadful score, not to mention the humiliating criticism. You wish to know what's bothering me? That is well, for I wish to unburden myself. I've been having a frustrating time with the fashion report, the challenge they recently introduced. Yes, I, who can play any game here blindfolded and spun around, struggle with it. To be fair to myself, though, it has a subjective element. If you have a mind for fashion, perhaps you would like to try your hand at the challenge. Go to Wonder Square and seek out Masked Rose. But be warned, the barbs on that man's tongue have barbs on their tongues. What? The barbs on their tongue have barbs on their tongues. Okay. I mean, I guess I might as well just grab the other quest while I'm here. Every little thing she does is mahjong. Judging by the way Luana is gnashing her teeth and muttering to herself, she appears to be somewhat perturbed.
How dare they claim it wasn't a proper Yaku? Don't they know a winning hand when they see one? Yes? What do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I've had a run of poor luck with that new game, Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage in Doma, although it seems the Gold Saucer's clientele struggle to wrap their feeble minds around its intricacies. With the endless supply of shameless cheats and bumbling novices, I've yet to find a decent opponent. Perhaps you would provide me with more of a challenge. Yes, some fresh meat could be just what I need. Run along to the Mandeville tables and get yourself acquainted with the basics, would you?
Okay. Mahjong and fashion.
Ooh, speaking of fashion.
I'm going the complete wrong way. Also, if we're doing fashion, gotta be wearing the casual gear. There's Masked Rose. And the boutique vendor, huh? Enter boutique.
I have the pleasure of selling myriad fashion supplies, but I'm afraid I can offer them only to those who take part in the fashion report. My sincerest apologies.
Oh, I guess I'll do this first.
Oh, a new challenger has come to put their stylistic sensibilities to the test. Welcome to the fashion report, good fellow person. What? Is everything quite all right?
Is that you, Redolent Rose? Yes, everything is rosy. Redolently so. Yeah.
Excellent. Full glad am I to hear it. Now then, I believe this is your first time participating in the fashion report. Allow me to explain the concept and the rules. Fashion is a form of self-expression. What we wear without is a reflection of who we are within. Be it a conscious effort or no, this choice brings our individuality to the fore. Some folk are drawn to vibrant colors. Others may favor a loose fit for comfort. And, well, 'tis well and good to dress it to one's preferences. A man cannot prefer that which he does not know. The world of fashion is vast and, at times, daunting. But if we have the courage to take a step into the unknown, we may discover wonderful new ways of self-expression we have never considered. And 'tis for no other reason than to encourage folk to take that first step that I created this challenge, the fashion report. The rules are simple. I shall assign you a theme, based upon which you are to attire yourself to the best of your sensibilities. I shall then judge you and award you a score. Participating is free, and there is a host of fabulous prizes to be won, courtesy of Mandeville and Mandeville. If you wish to know the finer points of the game, my lovely assistant Kasumi shall attend you.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you, Kasumi.
I look forward to giving you my unadulterated, brutally honest evaluation of your fashion sense. Steel yourself, and let me know when you are ready to undertake the challenge.
Sure thing. Fashion in the game. Fashion report unlocked. The fashion report is now available. Speak with Masked Rose in the Gold Saucer to undertake a fashion challenge. The realm's problems can wait until tomorrow. For today, we dress like heroes and heroines in Masked Rose Fashion Report Fashion Challenges. New challenges are posted in the Gold Saucer every week, Earth Time, on Tuesday at 4 a.m. and are live for 3 days until Friday at 4 a.m. Okay. Each challenge begins with themes given for 11 different equipment slots, not including offhand. Adventurers then choose from their wardrobes pieces of gear that they will feel will complement those themes. Okay. Masked Rogue will judge the adventurer's attire and award a score from 1 to 100 based on their coordination skills. Adventurers are given 4 opportunities per challenge to have their attire judged. It is recommended that adventurers share insight with each other on how they fared to determine what combinations of gear earn the highest scores. MGP can be earned once per week for partaking in a fashion report, with bonus MGP being awarded to those who achieve a rating of 80 or above. Understood. Enter boutique.
All of the items in stock are highly recommended. Pray, browse to your heart's content.
Ooh. Ash gray, rose pink, black crown. Bewilderment. To learn a back. Yeah. I'll always take gestures. There we go. Gestures, emotes, whatever. Same difference. Speaking of which, though, upstairs. Do that far too often. Just drag the drag the action off of the hotbar. Mahjong Tutor. Hello.
Listen, I'll have the money ready by next week, I swear.
I'm not here about any. What? I'm here to learn Mahjong.
Oh, you're not a debt collector? What a pleasant surprise. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play Dorman Mahjong. I am the resident tutor at your service.
Pleasure to meet you.
Are you by any chance familiar with the game?
Only very vaguely. I know my pawn from Iran, if that's what you mean. Nope. That's not the one where the loser drinks marble bile, is it?
Kami Forfend. Is that what passes for entertainment in Neosia? Perhaps all those rumors about pirates and their drunken antics are true. Anyway, Mahjong is a far gentler affair. All players sit around a table, collecting tiles and scoring points. Thankfully, you'll find there is no shortage of opponents against whom to pit your wits. If you prefer, you can even practice against automata. They gloat less than their flesh and blood counterparts, too. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. May I say, I will be very interested to see how quickly you rise through the ranks here at the Gold Saucer.
Well, thank you. But not right now. Mahjong unlocked. It's even in the duty finder. That's crazy. Okay. We want to head back over here. Oh, yeah, for Chocobo racing, and then also Triple Triad. Alright. Entrance, garden squares. Let's do Chocobo racing.
Beyond this door lie Chocobo Square and Minion Square, homes to the heart-pounding, hair-raising spectacles that are Chocobo Racing and Lord of Verminion.
I will ride the lift, thank you. Two things. Simcock. What a name. Or is it Simecock? I don't know. Oh, hey. There's more Aethernet shards down here. Chocobo Square! Alright, yeah. Let's get this quest. Ooh. Fledgling Chocobo registration G1M and F. Okay. So you want to be a jockey. For those with a need for speed and a yearning for competition, the Manderville Gold Saucer provides the perfect solution.
Are you content to merely amble through life, shuffling forward step by step at a snail's pace? Imagine the wind in your hair as you cross the finish line atop a chocobo. The thrill of competition and the joy of triumph. Would that not be far, far greater? But that you are here bespeaks desire already present, does it not? I think this morn a new jockey is born. Alas, a jockey cannot compete without a suitable steed. A race chocobo, to be precise. Mayhap you think to nominate your own personal chocobo? If so, strike the thought from your mind at once, for only a chocobo trained for the task will suffice. But fear not, my friend, for it so happens that we have a surplus of fledglings in need of new companions. In fact, to any who wish to don the mantle of chocobo jockey, the Mandeville Gold Saucer will generously gift a race chocobo. You need only journey to Moogle's gift mounts in Bent Branch Meadows, where fledgling race chocobos receive their initial training. Make your intentions known to the trainer named Catering, and she will see you matched with a suitable steed.
Well, I already have some other reason to go to the Black Shop, so we'll just deal with that when we go there for the NSQ. The Finer Miner. I don't know when. What was the Finer Miner again? Is that the one where you have to hit it, the right thing? Let's just play it. Oh, yeah. Nope. Way too early. Yeah, let's try again. Huh. Oh, I see now. Oh! I understand the game now. Now I will play it proper. Alright. Oh yeah, Titan strength. Huh. There it is. Oh, come on. What am I missing on that? There we go. There it is. Excellent. Right on top of it. Double down. Current payout is 60. Double down for 200. Huh. You may either claim your reward and end the game, or try again to earn an even larger payout. But remember, if you fail, all previous rewards are forfeit. Yeah, we'll try and double down once. Okay. There we go. Ah, it was tighter than that. Dang. One more. I am a short, male-bodied elven. But the parts don't match the gender. Oh, come on. Oh. That's all good. Yeah. Got the 20 years and all. What am I trying to find here? That will show that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's because of the. I'm sure it's especially the dress and all, but there's not a quest over here. Oh, well, there's at least an Aethernet shard. Hey, there we go. All of them. Return yourself to all of them, which doesn't give me any extra options, but that's fine. Okay. Well, since that's... Oh no, we do still have to do the triple triad quest, right? Did that... They said to allow it through. I don't know. Here we go. Head up to entrance square. Yeah, just for your information, if you care at all, pronouns are easier, which is why I say them a lot in place of he, him throughout when I'm reading stuff. As I identify as gender fluid. Alright.
Triple Triad is taking Eorzea by storm. Care to try your hand at this entrancing new card game?
No.
And so another challenger is born. Welcome to the world of Triple Triad, where you pit your cards against an opponent in an intense battle of skill, strategy, and the odd dose of luck. Here at Vanderbilt's Gold Saucer, I am pleased to present to all new players with the cards they need to get started. To play a match, however, first you'll need to build a deck composed of 5 cards from your registered card list. Oh, and I suggest speaking with a nearby Triple Triad trader should you wish to expand your card collection.
You are now able to challenge opponents to Triple Triad matches. New cards can be obtained from a number of sources, including the Triple Triad Trader, victory spoils from winning matches, and prizes from Triple Triad tournaments. Play against the Triple Triad Master to learn the basic rules of the game. Before you can begin, however, there are several steps that must be completed. First, you must use the cards in your inventory to register them to your card list. Your card list can be viewed via the Gold Saucer options found under Character in the main menu. Next, access your card decks, also located within the Gold Saucer options, and build a deck by selecting 5 cards from those you have registered. Speak with Triple Triad Master once your deck is ready, and she will engage you in a tutorial match. Understood. I get Dodo, Sabatender, Balm, Mandragora, and Kuru. Alrighty. Triple decker. Gross. Okay, and then I'm sure there's some kind of keybind for it. Shortcut. It's a gold saucer, which is currently nothing. I was just looking if there was anything that was specifically the triple triad decks. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. We can put that to control H. PvP profile to shift H. Yeah. Okay. Supply. Close. Here we go. Card list. Right. And the card decks. That's the one I want. And we'll just add them all, because I only have enough slots for all of them anyways. Save. There we go. The Verminion. Ooh. Right. That's a whole thing. Not right now, though. Mahjong. A Chocobo, which I don't have a race Chocobo yet. Oh, you can only have 3 jumbo cactbots. Oh, okay. I guess I should probably be buying 3 every week. Yeah, why not? Go buy 1 more. Challenging the Masters. Before you can create a deck with your new triple triad cards, you must first claim them. Open up your inventory and use the card. Yep, we already read that. Once you have a deck built, find an opponent, and if you have any questions on how to play, make sure to talk to the triple triad master. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me head over to the Cactbot board. Buy 1 more ticket for the week. You're the one I need to talk to. Alright. I don't have someone here in the call with me to say stop, so Vanilla, say stop. If you're still there. If not, I'll just wait like 20 seconds. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stop. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. Got my 3 tickets. Let's see what we get out of those. Regardless, it will be winning in some fashion. But okay. Still, there's no more quests around here, right? Correct. Okay. That's what I get for looking at a map that whole time. Ooh, Tomberry. We'll play 1 game of Triple Triad while we're here. And then we'll head out after that. Alright. Ready for a match, are you? Wonderful. I'm afraid I must deduct a number of MGP as per Triple Triad regulations, but rest assured that victory shall win you back those points and more. Now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to the game that is sweeping the realm. You will now be invited to a triple triad match. Select challenge to begin the game. I have to pay 5, but I'm going to get 10. And possibly something else. Wow. Use deck 1. Here we go. I am blue. Who gets to start? Shoot us, of course. Triple Triad is played by placing cards on the 3x3 grid. The players of blah blah blah, a variety of rules and these things are played and blah 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 blah. Yeah, you just have the better number when you play the card and you'll win. Okay. Let's set up a strong defense if we can on that. Excellent. Wow, I've captured the card. During your turn, even if you play cards similar number, blah blah blah. Okay. So let's yeah, block out that chocobo too. Oh, excellent. Yep. Ah! But I can get that at least. Hey! Ooh, and I got a Spriggan card. Quit.
Oh, well done. Now that you have an understanding of the rules, it's time for you to go forth and seek out the many Triple Triad players found here in the Gold Saucer and the world beyond. The game has gained an avid following, and you're sure to find willing participants in various locales all across Eorzea.
In addition to challenging your... Okay. Battle Hall unlocked. Okay. Let me use that card that I got. And then Triple Triad. You've now entered the world of Triple Triad match play. If you see someone with a card icon next to their name, it means they are currently seeking a match. Triple Triad matches are not only limited to the confines of the Manderville Gold Saucer, you can seek a match with other PCs anywhere in Eorzea. Good luck, and may the spinner's pool be ever kind. Nice. Selling cards for MGP or Triple Triad cards. Woo! Roland card. I wanna look at it. I can't remember. Who is Roland? I can't remember. Yeah, whatever. But they're better than Godbert Manderville, the proprietor, the owner of the establishment, so... Oof. Bronze Triad card. One of 15 low rarity Triple Triad cards. 14 medium. Okay. You just randomly try and pay out for one of the higher rarity cards. I got distracted because there's now a bee in my room. It'll be fine. Alright. Do I care enough about Triple Triad to buy these cards? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not at all. We'll just kind of get them as we go. Ooh. Open tournament official unlocked. Let's take a look here. Enjoying your forays into the competitive world of Triple Triad? Should you feel unfulfilled in your desire for card-based conflict, then allow me to introduce you to our all-new short tournament selections. The first of these trimmed-down tourneys is the Open Tournament. Held on a regular schedule, this 8-person competition is designed for fair and balanced play. You don't need to even own cards to enter. You don't even need your own card stand. Yeah. Each player builds a 5-card deck from a random selection of cards and participates in 3 matches. The winners and the rewards are based on the overall results of the game. To enter an open tournament, speak with the tournament official as a solo player during an active registration period. The official also provides useful information such as schedule details and rule explanations. The second concise contest available to you is the Invitational Tournament. This option allows you to invite up to 7 of your friends, or bitter rivals, and create your own exclusive event. The rules of the game are yours to decide. The structure of the competition is otherwise the same as an open tournament with regards to the number of matches played and how the winners are ranked. Oh, and not to worry if you're a few members short of a full party. Our house champions will step in to make up the numbers. To create an invitational tournament, form a party with your chosen participants, then have the party leader register your group via the duty finder. Be your taste for open or exclusive competition. Either of these short-style tournaments will provide a rich battlefield upon which to perfect your triple triad prowess. New tournament modes unlocked. Okay. And away I go. Again, nothing else? Good, okay. Yeah, we can just get out of here then. Yeah, we'll just take the free trip to Ulda and continue working on all the side quests that are available in Thanalan. No, not Hustling Strip. Ruby Road Exchange. Alright. Let's see. I should have cleared out Western Thanalan. So let's go and check out Central Thanalan. See if there's any quests that I have yet to grab from there. Just marvelously mutable materia, and then the one that I can't take yet, which is based on a level 30 Disciple of Hand. I'll have to double check that. I should probably take care of this bee. Oh, there's 2 of them. Excellent. I'm being plagued. 'Tis the season to have bees once more. Is it easy to tell just by how little I care that there are bees flying around in my room as to how often this happens? Oh. I try, you know, I let them out because bees are good. And they're definitely bees that I'm looking at, as far as I can tell. But you can only take so many bees before you have to take steps. Alright. Kokosamu, how's it going? Kokosamu would share news of his master's latest advance in the arcane art of materia manipulation.
Riddle me this, friend. Have you ever found yourself in the unfortunate situation where your pockets were near to bursting with all manner of materia saved for the sorts you wanted the most? Well, I have, and I tell you, it felt like I'd brought a sack full of fishing poles to a gold mine. Now I ask you, what if there were a way to melt down a couple of pieces of materia that weren't availing you not and mold them into a shiny new piece of that Nemea willing just might strike your fancy? This most handy procedure is something we like to call shifty making. Rather, that's what Master Nutimix calls it. Myself, I've coined the term transmutation, which I'm hoping might find favor with adventurers like yourself. How's it all work, you ask? I could tell you, but why ask the student when you can learn from the master? You'll find Mutamix right over there, likely jumping out of his boot looking to trade tongue flaps about his discovery.
Understood. Hold those tongue flaps. Because I am just gonna go ahead and deal with bugs. Because it's bound to only get worse if I leave it. So for the time being, while I deal with that, we'll just, you know, sit over here by Mutamix and do a little ball dance. So enjoy, and I will be right back. Alright. There we go. I opened the window and got the 3 bees outside. Really trying to not kill the bees. They're, you know, a little important for the planet, so I try to not. Alright. Not that weird. We're back! We'll get back to it. Talk to Mutamix here.
For sure. Uplander seeks knowings of shifty making, yes? Then Uplander should make open ears to tongue flaps of Mutamix. Process of shifty making is of big help use. First, be taking 5 need not materia, yes? Melty mix this one, mixy melt that one, squeeze and squash, then big eyes. 5 need not are reborn as one shiny new. Score! But shifty making is not simple like crafty making. Knowings of shifty making are much and many, and Uplander's brain case, though big for Uplander, is small. Uplander need not be making worry face. If Uplander has many need not materia, bring them to 10th ring. Mutamix will shifty make for Uplander.
Understood. Mutamix will perform material transmutation for you at any time. Material transmutation now available, free of charge. Bring the goblin 5 pieces of unwanted materia and he will transmute them into a single new piece to use as you see fit. That said, material transmutation remains an inexact science. As for what manner of material will emerge each time Mutamix works his wonders, not even the goblin genius himself can say. You're gambling away things that you don't want anyways, so that's fair. Was it level 30? Level 19. Okay. Triple triad challenge though. Alright. So that is until I get a level 19 hand. That is it for Central. So now we'll just make our way to Eastern and Southern, and I know there's stuff to do in Southern still. Northern is too high level for me. Oh yeah, I saw this place when I was trying to find fishing spots. Right. So, ooh, big marmot. I completely lost track of what I was talking about. Side quests. Yeah, the only other side quests I could possibly do right now would be in Eastern and Southern, and I might not even be able to do some of the ones in Southern. It might be just high enough of a level. Raining in Thanalan. Who'd have thunk? I mean, there are a lot of plants, so. Let's see here. What do we have? Oh, many quests. Okay. Excellent. Oh yeah, the lead meat. Yeah. I'm fine with skipping that one. Tutusi. A dying wish. Tutusi of Camp Drybone needs someone to fetch some Mayatraga sirloins. Sure.
Are you come to grieve, sir? Have you lost someone dear? Ah, I see. Simply another fair adventurer come to our outpost. Well, in that case, I have an adventure for you. What say you make for the plains to the east and carve me up 5 cuts of sirloin from some Mayatraga's nannies? We're tending a wounded man at the inn who is close to death. We would like nothing more than to give him a feast of nice, juicy Mayatraga sirloins for what might well be his last meal. Once you have the sirloins, take them directly to Sister Zazoru at the inn.
I am sorry. But absolutely, yeah, I can do that.
All dogs go to hell. Oh no.
Caitlin seeks an adventurer to put down some mongrels.
Looking for a bit of work, are we? Well, it just so happens I'm looking for someone to put down some mongrels. 7 of the beasts. The bloody things have nearly overrun the area to the southeast of here. They attack the locals, livestock, off their moves. You needn't show the foul things any mercy.
Understood. Mayatraga nannies. I'm sorry. You must feed the weak. My straight shot is ready. I must let loose. From a safe distance. One more. Dodged. Alright. That's enough of those, and now to just find some dirty mongrels. We must cull the monstrosities. That are apparently right around here. There they are. Be cold! I'm sorry, doggo. Oh, stop making such sad noises. What did I just say? Terrible. The game knows what it's trying to do. Straight shot ready. Oh. Good. That was it. And now we can head up to church. Excellent. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'm getting a little extra excited as of late. Not only because of all the Final Fantasy that I'm playing, but I've also been working on a little digital sketch
So Thanalan is plagued by 7 fewer mongrels, is it? Excellent. I've lost my love to a pack of mongrels 3 years past. We were to be wed. They tore him apart. When we finally chased them off, my love was in 7 pieces. Since then, I've asked every adventurer I see pass through here to slay 7 of the beasts. My vengeance is unceasing. But if I can spare just one other bride to be, the suffering I have known, then it will all have been worth it.
That's fair. You have another quest. But yeah, I've been working on a digital piece of art for a character I may get to play in a game of Pathfinder. And even still, just getting this art piece done, it will be reward enough, even if I don't get to play the character. I'll be sad if I don't get to, but I'm very pleased with what came into my mind. Staking claims. Caitlin of Camp Drybone looks like a woman in need of meat. That's a very weird way to say that.
It's you again. What impeccable timing. Oh, you needn't worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiancé's behalf. My fiancé is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar, and he's asked that I bring him a load of tuko meat. I'd see to it myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to send adventurers on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in Eorzea is dead. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to spell some tukos and obtain 5 chunks of their meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my late fiance's brother, Benegir, at the Golden Bazaar.
You need to relax. But I might show the art once I have it done and have played the character. I'm also keeping it secret for the time being, just because I want to wait until I am able to play the character to reveal it, just in case, to keep it as a surprise for any of my friends that I would play with. Still a ways away from being done anyhow, but progress is being made nonetheless. There we go. And then where is the Golden Bazaar? Does it happen to be here? I doubt it. Oh no, it is. Way up there. Excellent. Because I know the Silver Bazaar is out in western Thanalan. I wonder if there's a Bronze Bazaar. Or, yeah, bronze is the other typically used metal for metals. Hello, Zoru. I have the meat.
Please, lower your voice. What brings you here?
Oh,
I have these sirloins. Leaner than old goat meat, but much more difficult to harvest due to the violent nature of the beast. My Atrogus sirloins. I take it Tutusi has sent you. Thank you for your efforts, my friend. But I fear you are too late. The man for whom these steaks were meant succumbed to his wounds just a moment ago. Pray do not despair. He feasts with Thal now, and Thal has seen the good in you this day.
Do you want these sirloins, Tutusi?
Dead, is he? You did a good thing, friend. No use fretting over the order in which things happened to pass. What matters is that they do pass, and nothing that passes goes unseen by the gods. There is a graveyard just near Drybone. A lot of folk bring their dead and dying this far. Many just dump them here to spare themselves the trouble and cost of a burial. This poor soul, at least, had family that rushed to his side. Count him lucky for that. It was just his time to heed Thor's call. Best to let it go and move on. There's business what needs doing. Plots, graves, embalming, tombstones. Nothing in life is free. Not even death.
Very sad. Grim perspective. Circle of life. Tutusi of Camp Drybone has a D for a daring adventurer.
I'm a daring adventurer. Back for more, are you? Good. Now riddle me this. In a camp such as ours, so close to a graveyard, what do you think sells faster than we can stock? Aye, flowers. To the east of here lie the remains of an enormous kubu, and so many plants sprout around it that you would think you had found a black shard in the middle of Tanaland. Some say the kubu came down from the mountains at the time of the calamity and carried with him the seed that became all those plants. But then, all I'm really after is 3 sprigs of Arctic lavender. It seems simple enough, right?
Sure. Simple enough indeed. Yutanka! We ride. There's already another bee. I don't know how they keep finding their way in. Because I've got my windows closed. It's not great. Not a great thing that's happening. Need to veer off here. Grab those quests later. Whoa. That was a big tuko. Am I going down here? Looks like I'm going down here. Oh yeah, big time. There's even a quest down here, huh? Don't mind me while I'm just grabbing this lavender. Alright. Got that. Now we will talk to Jasper. Green thumb. Jasper is moved by the plants sprouting around the fallen gubu. Oh, look at that.
By the gods! The life that sprouted here! I've never seen anything like it! How could this be? Perhaps it was... hello there. Him. You must forgive me. I was just admiring the plants taking root about this gubu carcass, and... well, I suppose I forgot myself in the moment. But truly, have you ever seen such lovely flowers? I would wager that not even the wealthiest Uldans could claim to have laid eyes on their like before. Please, a favor, I beg of you. I dare not let these beauties out of my sight. but their soil is parched and the plants wilting. Would you fetch me some muddy spring water from the pond to the west?
Sure. No problemo. Could also just mine you some muddy water. Alright. Oop. There we go. We'll just pellets on our way back. It's not that far. Whoop. Can't help but notice this isn't the end of this quest.
Please, tell me you've got the water. It would be a travesty to lose this phenomenon.
There you are. Well, not stagnant. This water is filled with impurities, making it unsuitable for drinking. Unless you are extremely thirsty.
Perfect. This will quench the roots and thirst nicely. But I fear that it is not all I must ask of you. Petals and stems are covered with violkin eggs. Should they hatch, the larva will devour every last leaf, petal, and stem. Please, you must remove any eggs that you find.
Understood. Oh, I would have thought that there would be some Vilekin to show up if I were to do that. Apparently they don't care about their eggs that much. Oh, no, here it comes.
Well done yet again, my friend. I dare say we have stayed yet another disaster. But our job is not yet finished. Serpent clouds still lurk among the undergrowth. If left unchecked, they would undoubtedly infest the plants with their eggs once more. Here, this sting brew is sure to bring the beast out of hiding. Pour it over any thick bramble you see, and slay whatever comes forth.
Understood. A potent liquor, huh? God. Beastkin blood. What? Potent liquor created through the fermentation of hornet carcasses. Ugh. Its biting aroma is known to repel certain breeds of Vilekin. There we go. One more. This is a little too close to home currently. Getting rid of stinging bugs. There it is.
What more can I say to express my gratitude? Through your efforts, this exceptional bit of greenery will enjoy many more vibrant days. As a botanist from Gridania, I have had the opportunity to study the plants the realm over, yet I cannot claim to have seen such verdure before. I am convinced that what we see before us is sprouted from this Gugu's death. There is a certain beauty to it all, no? A remarkable discovery. I cannot wait to finish up my research and take word back to Guildmaster Fufucha.
Not if I do it first. Oh yeah. Cactus is growing on it. Huh. Gubus are incredible little golem-like creatures, huh? Anyways. Away we go, Yutanka. Yeah, we'll go back to Camp Drybone first. Okay. There we go.
Well, Carlanis, have you found my pretty posies?
Sure have. There you go.
Ah, gorgeous. Well done, well done. I know not what's in the rotting Gubu's carcass, but it makes for the loveliest damn flowers I've ever laid eyes on. When it comes to offerings, they say the rarer the flower, the happier the dead, and Orthic lavender is nothing if not rare. I'll be saving these to turn a pretty profit when the next burial is held at the Lichard.
Great. That's exactly what you should be doing with the dead. Trying to get a profit off of it. You're making me sick. Alright. um Once again. I must deal with bees. So excuse me one moment. Alrighty. Hopefully, and I know this will not be the case, but hopefully that's the last bee. Gonna have to call some sort of pest control or something. Hello, Iril. Dead bodies everywhere. Oh no.
Sister Irel of the Church of Saint Adama Landama has her hands full with the Order's work. Be welcome to the Church of Saint Adama Landama. I am Sister Irel. I gather that you are on no pilgrimage. You look to be an adventurer. If so, might I impose on you to help tend the lich yard while you are here with us? The graves here far outnumber we who would keep them. Alone, we cannot possibly do all that needs to be done. Would you see to gathering up the old offerings currently lying about outside? I made note of at least 6 during my last rounds through the yard.
Sure.
And Esmer.
Ooh, Snow White die. Buzzing at church. Don't remind me. Esmar needs an exterminator at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. You and me both.
You have troubled yourself to come all this way. I wonder if I might not be troubled you a bit further. As you well know, we keep a lich yard here. The scent of death's decay draws blowfly swarms, which are as unclean as they are unwelcome. Slay 5 of the pestilent swarms, and these in the church will be in your death.
Don't mind if I do. There we go. Just hit him with dots and leave him be. Go on. Your time has come. And goodbye. Clean up these old offerings. Or gather. Gather, queen. Same thing. Probably shouldn't be stomping around. You can be a little quicker on a step though. You know, respect for the dead and all. There we go. Oop. It's flying overhead. What am I looking at? Is that a witch on a broom? Haven't seen one of those in forever. Forever, really. I mean, which I mean, is forever. Anyways. I have dealt with your infestation.
Thank you, friend. If the swarms were to spread their pestilence at the church unchecked, before long we would need to mourn the mourning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safely. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, no problem. Ooh. And now you have a quest.
Were you able to gather the old offerings?
Sure were. This show of respect to the recently deceased is almost as withered as the corpse it now accompanies. Not very recent then, is it? Or does that just mean that people haven't died that long ago? Ooh.
Thank you. Would that there were naught else to be done. I must see to collecting the weathered vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in a tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer, should you care to take it. Speak to me again whensoever you feel so compelled.
Well, then please, mention away. Witchyard Lilies. Sister Irel has work for a willing adventurer once more.
So you wish to honor the dead once more? Excellent. Make offerings of these Nymea lilies at some of the simpler graves in the Leechyard. The poor souls died alone, you see, with no one left to grieve for them. There are 5 such graves scattered about the Leechyard that I would have you tend to.
I see. A pair of red mages has appeared.
And to remember, friend, remind your surroundings and pay the proper respect with each bundle of lilies. You're all they have.
Sure thing. Whoop. Eaduard. Ooh, high potions. And salmon pink dye. Honoring the dead. Edward wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. That's depressing.
You're one of them venturer folk, ain't ya? I'd be obliged for a little help. I'd like to make a tombstone for my kid sister what passed, you see. But I ain't got the guild to get it done. I hear there's nice rocks for the taking ways from here. But I ain't old enough to fend off no wild beast or such. Was hoping for a bit of cloud marble. She really would have liked that. Crops right up out of the ground to the east of here, they say. If you could find a bit and see it to Brother Esmore, me and my sister would be ever so grateful.
You got it, kid. Is it comfort? That's the one I'm looking for. Just gently slap your cheek. Alright. Accidentally muted myself. Simple grave. Here. And then a male lily. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead. Let me just throw it up into the air real quick. Perfectly landed. Alright. Boop. Okay. Toss another one up into the air. Zoop. Those sure are bees. Or wasps. Ooh. All the way up there, huh? Hey, Anne. Are you talking about games I've played in general or on stream? Because on stream, nothing. Other games that I've played in general, countless. I could rattle off a couple if that's what you're looking at in general. I played a good handful of the Legend of Zelda games, some Metroid games as well. I like the Dishonored series and Prey, made by Arcane Studios there. Those are great. Everyone's played Minecraft. There's that, of course.
Once more, you have my thanks. No doubt the souls of the departed can take some small comfort in the care you have shown their graves. In days gone by, the Lich Yard was a small, humble plot, but all that changed. But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked after the calamity. The dead grew in number, and so the yard grew with them. It is still simple, despite its size. Of course, it's the same simplicity that keeps it from becoming more of a priority for the Order. We can ill afford to assign adequate numbers to its keeping, just as we cannot charge the poor to bury or be buried. Yet that does not stop the many who come calling to see their dead put to rest here. Those few of us who tend the yard haven't the time to see to the offerings our piety demands. The simple graves you visited belong to those who died alone. Let us pray the sweet fragrance you deliver grants some modicum of relief from their lonely solitude, if even for a short while.
Ooh. Also a more recent game, Baldur's Gate 3. It's a fantastic time. Highly recommend if you are into role-playing games. Oh, really? What's your favorite Zelda game? I would probably have to say that the one that does the most for me is Twilight Princess of late. Just having that iconic like what do you call it, recipe or whatever of the type of game, and just the tone that it hits that high fantasy tone. They're all fantastic, but I think that's probably my number one. Which I will say, I'm also I'm also doing a playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom on on my solo YouTube channel. Just the entire game, I am completely blind to what is in it outside of the little things I heard here and there from coworkers and whatnot, but I haven't watched anything, and then the only things I know about it are the little bit I've heard from what were in trailers and what my coworkers mentioned to me. So that kind of thing suits your fancy, and you want like hour to hour and a half little sessions, then that is available. Playing through BG3 with a friend now, huh? I hope you can make it all the way through, because I have 2 games with friends where we got like, I think the furthest we got was halfway through that first area, and we just haven't made the time to play it. So that is a... I don't know if I will ever finish those runs, so... Look at that. So the Breath of the Wild there really broke the mold for the style of game that it was for being in the Zelda franchise, but Skyward Sword is definitely the one that follows the more iconic layout, which I really wish Nintendo would ever put their games on sale ever, because I'm very tempted to play through Skyward Sword again on the Switch remaster that they did, because I only ever played it on the Wii, but I really liked it. I liked the world and everything. It was very like cutesy fantasy, if that makes sense. From what I remember too. It's been a while. I do remember the final fight in that and everything, and that is very much not a cutesy fight, but still, just the world in general. Very happy-go-lucky kind of world. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, especially that one, having to like have to have this specific thing to figure out the solution. Which, I mean, there's a little bit of that in Breath of the Wild, but not much, because there's basically no dungeons in Breath of the Wild. But have your business here again, friend. Sure do. I got this cloud marble for that kid over there. You know, this pure white stone that sometimes is used for lich stones. Here you go. A cloud of marble to make into a tombstone for Edward's sister. That boy is nothing if not a trouble. It was all I could do to convince him not to go looking for a stone on his own. Still, I suppose it cannot be helped, and losing a loved one is never easy. Thank you for your part in this. I will see the marble is used as Edward wishes. Slightly good news, Edward.
Gods, you adventurers sure are kind folk. Now all I need is coin for the funeral. I'm gonna stay on here. I'm gonna stay on here at the church for a bit and help out. Wouldn't be right to leave everything up to someone else. It'll mean more to my sis if I do what I can on my own. Brother Azmore and Sister Irel are good folk too. They say I don't need no guild to bury my sis here, but I know how it works. It'll take coin to send her over to Thaw proper.
Well, thanks for the high potions. I think if it's coming to the Switch at all, it'll probably be through their subscription service. I don't think they're gonna remaster it again, especially where they just remastered it for the Wii U. I feel like, if anything, the next game that might be up for a remaster would probably be Majora, or no, they did a remaster thing of Majora's Mask for the 3DS, didn't they? I know they did it for Ocarina. I don't remember if they did it for Majora's Mask. But no, the real kicker, if they're gonna remaster any of the games, would be Zelda 2: Link's Adventure, the one that is an RPG, which, I mean, I guess is kind of like what Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are, but still. No, yeah, it's and a lot of the handheld ones don't end up, they haven't done anything with, but it'd be very interesting. I wish that they continued what they did on the Switch, or rather, I wish they would continue on the Switch what they did with the Wii U, which was just have the entire, as far as I'm aware, library, at least of all their like their first name games and whatnot on their store that you could just buy for like $5. And they just instead went the route of the subscription thing and then took down the Wii U store like a year or so ago, which is very sad. And I wish I had just jumped on it then to just buy all of the games on the Wii U that were available, but I didn't, so I only have a couple of them, unfortunately. In fact, I don't even remember if I got any of the Zelda ones. I got Donkey Kong 64, which, going back to playing that game, nostalgia played a huge role in remembering that game was good. My God. And then I also got Metroid and Super Metroid. Which were good. Very, very old. Need a map. need some, like, to pull up a map on a window on the internet or something to help you out with those ones, but oh, good games nonetheless. Benadryl here.
Where is that damned tuco meat I asked Caitlin to bring? It won't be long before my patrons arrive.
Here you go. It might be a little dry at this point since I've been running around with it in my pocket for a while. Since the calamity, the popularity of tuco meat has grown to Dalamud-sized proportions, and that's saying something. That helped Bahamut.
Caitlin has sent you? Excellent. This is more than enough tuco meat. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar while they prospect the area for mithril deposits. They value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this piss-poor meat. By the by, please don't tell me Caitlin is still standing at the same spot in Drygon sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. If past time she did the same.
Thanks for the bronze pieces. Agreed. DK64 was one of my first games too, and yeah, it was a really rough one. I did get close to the end with that one, if I remember correctly, but even still, it was like, oh, especially trying to get the whatever, like, I can't remember if it was a golden banana or a banana coin or whatever. It was some whatever reward it was that you had to play the entirety of the original Donkey Kong to get. It was just, oh, that is brutal. But yeah, and then there was I think the one boss that I got stuck on for a good long while, and I don't know if I ever managed to beat it or not, was the second time you fight the dragonfly, but you fight it as Chunky Kong instead of as Diddy Kong. That one I remember having a lot of trouble with. But yeah, and then going back to it now, just so many times where you have to redo the entire level as the other character. It's just, ugh. And having to wait to go back to levels until you get an ability from a later level, and it was Rare was way better off when they did Banjo compared to that. Oh. Now hiring. Manager of the Golden Bazaar needs help finding help. Okay.
How in the hells can you be wandering about without aught to do? There's opportunity here at the Golden Bazaar as there hasn't been in years.
There it is. No, it's Samalja. Okay. Hey, the NPCs are doing quite a bit here.
I speak of the massive metal deposit, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week, mark my words. Until now, we've been nothing more than a small settlement, but now the sky's the limit. An inn for the mythical miners to come to would be a... An inn for the mythical miners to come to would be worth a fortune. Mark my words. And I mean for that fortune to be mine. The problem I've had is that I need bodies to help me build the inn, but I can't seem to find any who are willing. I've drawn up these hiring notices, hoping that they might help. Would you mind helping to get me started by posting 5 of them up in prime locations?
Sure. Don't mind me, just putting this right here. There it is. The parchment reads, skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. Workers must bring their own tools. Hey, I'm a carpenter. Yeah, I think, pretty much the only... I haven't played every console Zelda game, but I've played most of them, and I haven't, and then the only handheld Zelda game that I've played is Link's Awakening, but that's only because they remade it on the Switch. But that used to be, if I'm not mistaken, that used to be a Game Boy game. Like, not even Game Boy Color. It might have been Game Boy Color. But... And also, best girl ever across any of the Zelda games. To my recollection. I might have a different opinion if I play through the games again. But best girl is Marin in Link's Awakening. Oh, I would absolutely recommend playing the remake of Link's Awakening. It's a great little time. Especially, it's got a little bit of replayability in it, and especially if you're someone that enjoys going for like a casual speed run. I want to say you can complete that game as long as you know exactly what you're doing in like 2.5, 3 hours maybe. I could be wrong on that, but it's not a huge game by any means. It's definitely the first time around it'll take you a good maybe like upwards of 10 hours maybe. But it's absolutely worth playing.
Here, take 5 more hiring notices and see them straight to the hands of whatever folk you see loitering about.
What you're loitering about. Here, have one. A loose-tongued madam. How would I know that?
What's this now? Oh, letters. Never learned them. Can't you just read it to me?
Yeah, skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. You must bring your own tool.
Benniger is building a new inn. No doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in recent days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is a right fine idea. Oh, I have no intention of helping Benniger, of course. But perhaps there's even greater profit to be had in stocking up on the food stores.
You know, you're not wrong. A burly miner. Are you also good with carpentry?
You have work?
Sure do.
Carpenters? Thanks to gods. I was afraid there'd be naught but minor jobs here. My vacation, to be sure. But a man needs some variety now and then. I'll go have myself a word with this Benniger fellow.
Yeah. Happy to provide overview. Fuck.
I'm bored out of my gourd. Is there no work to be had in this godforsaken place?
It's funny you should say that while I'm standing over your shoulder.
Benniger is looking for able bodies, is he? I've done some woodworking in my day. Might be as he'll have some use for me.
Beautiful. A sun-baked, madam. Do you need a drink?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Standing? What?
Benniger needs work done, does he? Seen more miners in the bazaar of late. I reckon that's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there's mithril in the ground round here. Wonder if there's any truth to it.
Okay, goodbye. A hardened miner.
No, I don't have a moment to talk about Wait, what's this then?
Work?
Hiring hands to build a new inn? Well, that's bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be a mithril in these parts, but the inn's all full and I've been living out of a tent. I suppose I can lend a hand building inns till I start digging mines.
Excellent. Everyone comes out on top.
Well done, Carlanus. Thanks to you, I have a feeling I'll have the hands I need to see my inn built. I was in a dark place after my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar.
Sure. Oh, you still have work.
There's mithril and then there are hills.
Benniger has another task that needs to be done.
There's work to be done, Carlanus. You haven't let me down so far. Don't start now. A miner recently came from Amagina and Sons wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marble from the invisible city, and I need you to get them. Showing these to him would nigh guarantee a continued influx of miners to the bazaar.
What about you, Lululo? You've waited your turn.
Impish implications.
Wonder if I can say that 5 times fast. Impish implications, impish implications. Nope, not even twice. Lulula of the Golden Bazaar wants the vandalous imps terrorizing her dig site to be put down.
I thought miners were hard and rugged souls. I had no idea they could be so cryptic. You look like someone who can handle yourself. Care to kill some pests for a Lalafellan lady? I'm supposed to be leading a dig amongst the ruins east of here for mithril deposits. But once the miners I hired saw the vandalous imps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Slay some of the bloody buggers for me, would you? The 4 dead imps should keep the others away and put the miners' mind at ease.
What perfect timing for me to have accepted that quest. Someone's gonna claim that I knew it was going to happen. If anyone actually cared. Alright. There we go. And down you go. Give me another, I got a straight shot ready. Alright, one more. Okay. And now I go get some slabs of cloud marble that are definitely not being looked at by anything. Don't mind me, just coming through and taking some rocks. See, I already got jumped through here, so they have respect for me. Gonna be up above? Oh, nope. Ah! Sneaky little cloud marble. Yotarnka! Away! I don't see any more bees. The time will only tell. Alright. Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need, Garlanus? Sure have. It's pure white stone, sometimes used for lich stones. I already read that somewhere. So this is the cloud marble I've heard so much about. Gods, look at the glimmer on this stone. I must admit, I'd never seen it for myself. I had only heard tell of it. I see now why the mithril rumors have arisen. Now, you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12 I'll dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you to powder, and sell you to the chocobo stable to sop up piss and runny shite. Why? Why? It's a rock. Come on. Yes, well, sorry about that. It's just that ever since the war saw the road to Alamigo cut off, the bazaar has fallen on tough times. Its waypoint choked off from its way, and is now little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Thanalan. Then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life those Mongols stole from her.
She's held on to the memory of my brother for so long, she's become blind to the people who care for her. People like, I don't suppose you could keep that last bit from Caitlin, could you?
Absolutely not.
You adventurers never cease to prove your worth. Now I can go get those cowardly miners back to doing the only thing they're good for, digging. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to call those bloody imps. I fear it will be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done.
Oh, more work. Purging the earth. Are you really already about to ask me to kill more of them? Lulula of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventurer to kill the beasts that vex her.
It seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me all my days. Before with imps and now with earth sprites. I ordered a haul of digging tools from a merchant to the north. He was headed down here from the Black Shroud when the earth sprites overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape to Camp Drybone with his life. I need you to make the road safe, friend. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed is done, find the merchant Raramaki at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his haul to the rest of the way here.
Uh-huh. That's totally... Well, that's it. Ugh. I have poisoned the earth. A terrible thing indeed. Okay. One more. And now you are bit by wind and venom. Alright, goodbye. An earth shard for free. Excellent. Yodarnka. To Camp Drybone. Very quietly at first. Ooh. Looking at that. So pretty. Alrighty. Okay. Oh. I just turned it into you, huh?
You fought off the sprites. Gods bless you for that, stranger. Lulula will have her tools. I fled here out of fear of my life. But I've come to regret that. Have you taken a look about? There are bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies. I've no desire to stay here any longer than I must. Once I see to my birds fit for travel, I'll be making for the Golden Bazaar.
Yeah, you head on out. Okay. Almost done. Just got a few more up this way near High Bridge. And then we can check Southern. And by check, I mean go to. Because I know for sure that there are things there. You know what? Let's take the Falcon for a spin. How's this looking first person? Like nothing. Well, that's a shame. I wish I could have at least seen the cockpit or something, you know? Look at this. Oh well. Motorcycle that can jump. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I gotta... How do you get the mount speed up again? I gotta figure that out too. Because that's a whole thing. Where is that? Is that in character? Where would it be? It's under something. Is it in the mount guide? No. Mouse speed under travel, of course. How do I... There's something. Some sort of like quest or something that allows you to... It increases your mount speed very slightly. Hello, Helmhart. Hair club for here. Huh. Oh, is here supposed to be pronounced higher? Hair club for hire. Huh. Helmhart of Highbridge could use an adventurer's assistance with a hair-raising problem. You! Yes, you! Adventurer! I need you to fetch 3 bottles of verbal blood, and do so with all haste. Where to find verbal blood, you ask? Why, from verbals, of course. Now hurry, this is a matter of life and death. Is it? Is it though? Go shoo! How's it going? Buzz off, birds! The researcher Gogoshu could use an adventurer's assistance in dispatching some bothersome buzzards. We have been dispatched by the Order of Nalthal to conduct a thorough investigation of these ruins. We have only begun to scratch the surface, yet it is already clear that they house countless untold secrets from the age of Belladea. Secrets which will remain hidden forever if something is not done about those accursed buzzards. Ever since they began nesting across the chasm, we have spent more hours wiping their droppings off our tomes than doing research of any sort. I ask you not to eradicate the entire species. The buzzard is a clever bird. Slay 4 or so, and I suspect the rest of the flock will find somewhere else to roost. Yeah, a little culling, you know? Ooh. That's quite a chasm. Claudine! Strawman defense. Strawman defense. The researcher Claudian could use an adventurer's assistance on dispatching some bothersome birds. You don't say. Huh. Okay. Do not look down, Claudian. You must not. You will not. You can not look. By the 12, my good man. You frightened me half to death. Not a man, but continue. But you must forgive me. I've been a bit restless of late. What with those winged nightmares swooping in from every which direction, pecking and poking and pricking at me. I might as well pack up my instruments and go home, as I won't be getting any ons of research done. If, however, a kind adventurer like yourself were to use these scarecrows to drive the birds away, it would be another story. What do you say? Sure. place some scarecrows and also kill some. Alright. All the way up there, huh? Interesting. Interesting spot for this. Used to frighten Cloudkin away from farms and gardens. Despite the name, it has little effect on crows. Nah. Look at them apple bottom jeans. Where am I going? What? You can go that low? What the fuck? Must be this way. Alright. Huh. I did not remember about this spot. I wonder if you can go sky fishing here. That'd be a cool place to fish from. Just straight into the chasm. Oh, look at this spot. Come on. It's begging to be sky fished from. Alright. That's that one. And now to go actually deal with some birds. You're no match for me, birds! See what I'm saying? To crush your enemies 3. That was quite the scream. Enough of you. Ha! Ha! 80% experience dodge. Otherwise, oh no, right, those things. Burbles. Forgot about the burbles. Casting arrow on me. Okay. An arrow for your arrow. Alrighty. Dang conjurer creatures. Conjuring up some arrows. Oh, no, I only needed 3. Okay. Or 2. Nope, too late. Alright. Yutarnka, away! Excellent. Uh,
Well, have you brought the verbal blood I asked for? If so, then hand it over, and quickly now.
yeah, here you go. Deep crimson lifeblood of a void sent verbal. Remarkably, one of the hirsute creatures contains less than half a score of drops.
At long last, my friend, your godsend. Now, how did it go? Ah, yes. Stir twice, a dash of spittle, shake thrice more, and voila! Well, what are you waiting for, friend? Grab yourself a dollop and start spreading. My scalp cries out for succor. Oh, and do try not to miss a spot.
I'm sorry, what? The potent potation containing the blood of a freshly slain furball, ground marimo, and several other grotesque ingredients that are best left unspoken. Understood. I'll just use the bottle to spread it.
Oh, that tingles. Why, I can already feel my pores opening. In no time at all, I'll have flowing locks of foam long. I can't thank you enough, friend. What with the sun beating down the way it does in these parts, a bald pate is a potentially fatal affliction.
Weak poisoning potion. Or blinding potion. No, I'll take the bronze piece, thanks. Well, enjoy whatever's going on with you. Whether you actually grow hair or not.
Do not look down. Oh. You've seen to the birds, have you? Splendid work, friend. Now to head back down and return to my research. Worry not. I'll be along any moment now. Be on your way.
Sure. Oh. Scholarly funds. Claudine needs to secure additional resources for his research.
Ah, greetings. Thanks to you, friend, my research has finally gotten off the ground. So many discoveries to be made, and ancient wonders to be restored. And yet, I have only these two hands with which to do my work. If only I could convince the Order of the potential significance of my work. Perhaps they would be willing to dispatch aid. I have here a report of my findings thus far. Might you be so kind as to deliver it to Kyokyozo at Thal's Respite?
Sure. So long as I don't also have something from Gogoshu.
Free of savage peckings and a buzzard's dropping at last. I cannot thank you enough, friend. When I make my next historic discovery, you may take pride in knowing that you helped to make it possible.
Yeah, sure. Yodarnka, away! Alright. That takes us quite a ways north. Might be more worthwhile to just head into the South Shroud at this point. Oh, huh. Funny. Both of those things require going to Bent Branch Meadows. That's funny. Alright, anyways. Ooh. Cool. Head on in here. Hello. Kyokyozo.
Welcome, adventurer. May you find respite from your hardships.
I have this data gathered on the ruins below Highbridge, intended for delivery to you.
You bring a report from Claudian of Highbridge. A most welcome surprise indeed. I was prepared to wait months before that young one made any significant progress. What's this? The ruins date back to the latter Belladine era, and house the final resting place of Lalafuto IV himself. The historical implications of this research are beyond anything the Order had imagined. I must arrange for additional researchers and supplies to be sent to Highbridge immediately.
I take it you're gonna give me a quest.
Yep.
The Perils of Pilgrimage.
Sunset Orange Dye. Sister Kyokyozo of the Order of Nalthal seeks an adventurer to slay creatures who are scaring away potential pilgrims with Thal's Respite.
Adventurers, merchants, travelers. Thal's Respite is always open to those who seek a momentary reprieve from the hardships of the road. In the past, we welcomed countless multitudes through these doors. Sadly, the growing presence of hostile beast tribes and savage creatures now deters many from making the pilgrimage. A shame, is it not? Perhaps you could come to our aid. The most fearsome of the local fauna is the axebeak. Were you to thin the flock, say by 4 birds or so, I do believe these halls would be far more approachable.
Understood. Mission obtained. Axe Peak is going down. Ooh, 3 animal hides out of that. Excellent. I've been hammer beaked. There. Excellent. That better be it, Kyokyozo.
My adventuring friend, a traveling merchant and his family just walked through the doors not moments ago. Each encounter is a blessing that would not have come to pass had those fearsome fowl continued to run rampant outside our halls. For this, I thank you.
Oh, you still have work.
Friendlier skies. We're not flying yet. Sister Kyokyozo seeks an adventurer to deliver a missive to Highbridge. Of course, we're heading back to Highbridge.
I am loath to trouble you again, but you have proven yourself a friend to the Order. I have an urgent missive to be delivered to Hihibaru of Highbridge. Or, to be precise, a petition. The Order would entreat Highwind Skyways to establish regular flights between Highbridge and Ulda. Such flights would greatly ease the travels of pilgrims to Thal's Respite, not to mention stimulate commerce in the area. It is for the latter reason that we believe Hihibaru and his fellow merchants will lend us their support. Go now, and may the traders watch over your journey.
Another way to traverse? Absolutely. If only I could partake. Sneak right through these axe peaks. Okay. get through this. Oh, you're on the other side. Oh. Hello there, Hihibaru.
A message from Sister Kyokyozo. Whatever business could the Order have with a common trader like me?
I don't know, but here's a petition for the airship route here.
Well, I'll be. A petition for a regular airship service between Highbridge and Ulda. Ha! The idea is so bloody brilliant, I'm right ashamed not to have thought it up myself. Business would simply go through the roof. I'll add my signature and deliver it to Highwind Skyways straight away. Now, if only someone would deal with those bloody Kikern, Highbridge would be a trader's paradise.
I expect I'm about to get a quest. Oh. Never mind. No further quests. Outside of the leaf meet, we are done. We'll circle back around for all the leaf meets. But for now, we ride Yutarnka to the Black Shroud. Oh. Finally take a break from Thanalan. Just a little bit. Still gonna have plenty to do there, but at least I'm trying to remember, is there a ferry that gets you to Limsa from Western Thanalan? Gonna have to double check that. I think the ferry in the Silver Bazaar you might be able to ride over. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh yeah. We got some in Camp Tranquil, some in Quarry Mill, some even in Buscaron's Brothers. Plenty to do here. And something saw me. Midland Condor. Good thing I was too fast for it. Alright. I already have this attuned, right? Pretty sure I did this. Came out here. Nope, that was not the key I wanted. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and one of them is the leave meet. Look at that. Okay. So, you know what? Feels like a nice little spot for a break here. Pick up on side quests and whatnot in the Black Shroud another time. Ugh. Oh, I'm almost level 33, huh? Maybe one more quest. Oh yeah. That's gonna get me to 33? Absolutely. We'll do that and then we'll call it a break. Feisty little chocobo. Dorchetta appears to have caught scent of something. Okay. Sneeze. Sneeze. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. And now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Lukolot over at Bent Branch Meadows.
The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine-feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird.
Well, I'm not going that far for for a quick level. But that's 3 reasons to go to Bent Branch Meadows now. We'll complete one of the ones, or 2 of the ones in Buscaron's Brothers. That should be enough. Or we could fight that one Midland Condor. What's going on over here? A disorderly adventurer. How dare you? Alright. Let's head in here. Well, Philia. No guts, no glory. Just shy of a level. Although with the bonus experience, I might be able to pull it off, actually. Because I get an extra 30%. Alright. Oh yeah, easily. Affiliate wants you to cull the smallmouth orbun that have been decimating the riverfish. Yeah, sure.
Huh. That glint in your eye. You're no stranger to violence, are ya? Got a job for a hard lad like ye, I have. Not a lad? Oh, sorry. Run along to the river east of here, and got me 3 smallmouth orobon, will ye? They've been gobbling down all the fishies what Buscaron serves us for our dinners, and we can't have that now, can we? Come back to me dirtied up with the fish cut, and I'll see you're treated like a proper Druthers regular.
Yeah, sure. Also, hello, Iana. Cloven-hoofed horrors. Iana, Buscaron's brothers would have you slay fearsome beasts in her stead.
You look to be a doughty sort. Perhaps I could trouble you with a task? Recently, I shared a flagon with a merchant from Ulda, who regaled me with her tales of danger from the road. Worst of all, as she had it, was the ferocious beast that nigh gored her within an ilm of her life, just when she thought she'd reached the forest's safe embraces. What manner of beast, you say? You'll not believe this, but it was an antelope. Yes, I doubted mine own ears when I heard the tale. But would seem a most ill-tempered strain of the beast roams the land north of the Druthers of late. You might recognize them by the scars they bear from frenzied battles with man and fellow beasts alike. One last thing. I would give you this freshly made bowl of barhawk egg soup to aid you in battle. You may chuckle, but the spices contained within are known to sap the energy of these plant-eating beasts. And now go carefully, and don't let those doe eyes lull you into a false sense of security, lest the next ale you down spill freely from the myriad holes in your body.
Okay. Use soup on the antelopes. Sure. Ooh. Look at that Dargan. Well, that's just a normal antelope. I need a scarred. Where are the scarred ones? Oh. Well, that's the Orobun. Okay. I thought you said it was to the north. That's the south. What? Anywho.
The fish. The fish need culling.
There we go. Couple of smallmouth Oribun. Nice and easy. And while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and get this quest out of the way. Get us to level 33 and then a little more. Which of course now I'm not resting in the sanctuary area. I'll have to run over to Quarry Mill. Alright. You. I shall use soup on you. Haha! You've been souped. There we go.
What do you mean you use soup? I use soup.
Alright. Offilo. Offilio. Took care of them Oribun, did ya? Reckon I'll be tucking into a bowl of river trout before long then. Or a nice bit of pike, perhaps. Old Buscaron, you know, he's always done right by me, no matter what I might have gotten up to back in the day. So I don't take kindly to them as would make trouble for 'em, even if they're fish. Ye seem like a trustworthy sort then. And I can see you got some skills in your work as an adventurer. Let's see you put them to work for the old man, aye? How about a silver piece? Ta-da! To the adventurers, merchants, and laborers that come here to partake in fine ale and fine company, the Druthers is like a second home, even an only home to the more unfortunate. Words. We'd be fools to not avail ourselves of the protection of the Wood Whalers and the Godquiver, but there lies a special satisfaction in defending one's own home. You've done us all proud today, friend. Yeah. You both have quests. I'm walking away before I get dragged into doing more. There's a third one. Run! There's a fourth one. Run! The sanctuary. To get that bonus experience accrued from being quote unquote well rested. Ooh. Look at that birding. Fancy. Almost ran straight into a hole. Alright. You know, there is not a building I can go into in here, so I'm just gonna find a spot. I could sit on some boxes, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I don't know about barrels. I could fake sit on barrels. Huh. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Will it sit on the box? Yay. Sitting on a box. Yeah. Nice place to rest up. Get ourselves ready for some... I'm just watching the choker disappear off of me. Neck? No neck. Neck? No neck. Anywho. Yeah. Get some rest in before taking on the side quests of the Black Shroud. Or more of them, I should say. No new gear. No new stuff. Just a higher level. More hit points. Well. Yeah. We should do this again sometime. Thank you all for joining me, and you take it easy, huh?